Hi everyone! In the last video you learned about the hand position and the sitting position. Now let's take a look at the piano. First, let's talk about the registers. Registers are basically the high and low sounds in music. It applies to all instruments and voice as well. So we usually refer to them as three main sections: the high register, the middle register, and the low register. There is no absolute borderline of the registers. It's just a general description of the sound we hear. But it's important to know that the notes your left hand plays will be mostly in the low register, and the notes your right hand plays will mostly be in the high register. As a beginner, we want to mostly focus on the middle register for now, just to make things easier. 2. Black keys and white keys. In a full-size piano, there are 52 white keys and 36 black keys, in a total of 88 keys. Each key represents a musical note, which is also a letter. Notice that the white keys all look the same, but the black keys are in groups of 2 and 3. You can use them to help you navigate through the white keys. We'll talk more about that later. Now you can pause the video and play through all the black keys on your piano using finger 2 and 3 on the 2 black keys and finger 2, 3, and 4 on the 3 black keys. 3. Notes on the piano. There are many keys on the piano, but there are only 7 musical notes in music: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Or if you grew up in Europe or Asia, you might be familiar with Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, aka solfege. It's just a different system of calling the notes. Do, Re, Mi are C, D, E, etc. There are many benefits of using solfege. Maybe we'll talk about it in another video. Since in North America, we use A, B, C, D, E, F, G instead, we'll just stick to that for now. So what you see on the piano are just many groups of these 7 letters. Remember, after letter G, we go back to A. Each group has the same sounding notes, but higher or lower in register. Now let's look at the black keys. The black keys are identified as sharps or flats of the white keys before or after them. Sharp means the note is higher, and flat means the note is lower. So the black key to the right of C is called C sharp because it's higher than C. But it can also be called D flat because it's lower than D. We will talk more about that in later videos. So how do we refer to a specific key on the piano? Well, we don't have to worry about the entire keyboard right now, but there are a few keywords you should know: middle, treble, and bass. Middle C is usually in the middle of your keyboard if you have a full-size piano. So let's just take a moment to find your middle C. Remember, I said earlier that you can use the black keys to help you identify the white keys quickly. Now, if we find the 2 black keys in the middle of your keyboard, middle C is the white key to the left of them. Now let's find treble C and bass C on your piano. Treble means higher pitches and bass means lower pitches. So treble C is the white key to the left of the higher 2 black keys. See if you can find it on your piano. And bass C is the white key to the left of the lower 2 black keys on your piano. See if you can find that as well. So now you should know where treble C, bass C, and middle C are. Middle C is a very important note on the piano and a big landmark note when you start playing and reading music. So make sure you can find it as quickly as possible. The last thing we're going to talk about today is counting the steps on your piano. Basically, you need to know what a half step is and a whole step is for now. Half step is the smallest step on the piano. It's also called a semitone. It can be from any given key to the nearest white or black key. For example, C to C sharp is half step. C sharp to D is another half step. Be aware that E to F and B to C are both half steps because there's no black key in between them. Okay, now let's look at whole steps. Whole step is two half steps combined. It's also called a whole tone. It can be from a white key to another white key if there is a black key in between them. Or it can be from a black key to another black key if there is a white key in between them. Now, a whole step can also be from a white key to a black key. Let me show you. So if you are playing E, E to F is a half step. To make that a full step or whole step, you would play F sharp. So E to F sharp is a whole step. Same thing with B to C sharp. B to C is a half step. To make that a whole step, you would play C sharp. So B to C sharp is another whole step. Knowing half steps and whole steps is very important. It's the foundation for everything when we talk about scales, chords later on. We'll come back to it in later videos. That's it for this video. I hope that wasn't too much information, but just remember that we'll keep coming back to them over and over in the next few weeks. So don't worry if you can't remember everything right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.